Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Rich from Elk Endeavors again. Hey, listen, I'm in the same place I was yesterday, and what I decided to do was take some time to do a couple of videos because I am leaving for a little while and I'm not going to have access to the internet, and I want to make sure that I get these videos taken care of and put out to you so that you have the complete set, and that you're, hopefully you've got as good an education on this as I can possibly give you at this point in time, and this will spark your interest in, sorry about that, in the 4% Success Challenge, as well as Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. So today's topic that I wanted to talk about is enthusiasm. And enthusiasm, it kind of goes without saying, but one of the things that it's kind of funky the way that Napoleon Hill talks about it in Think and Grow Rich. He talks about like sexuality, and he talks about energy, and there's some very sort of antiquated ideas in it in terms of how he talks about people. And so one of the things that you'll hear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a link to I'll include a link to the video for Earl Nightingale's synopsis of Think and Grow Rich, and one of basically the way he sums up enthusiasm is the importance of the woman, and it's the importance of the woman in the man's life, and how like the woman is the driving force behind the man, and it's just it's very funny because it's so antiquated, and I almost feel like I was wondering about, like, should I skip this one? Should I just like leave this one out and like sort of pretend it's an accident, or should I just sort of face it head on? And so I've decided to face it head on because I don't think it would be fair to just leave it alone. But I don't, there's a lot of things that I don't ascribe to, and I don't think like you would be expected to, or I would be expected to ascribe to in this day and age. It's 2019, and this book was written in 1937. Not that that makes it right, but certainly times have changed. And the editor, the editor of the book that I have, has made some mention of it, but it's not quite far enough in those terms, and I don't honestly know when the book was edited, the edition that I have. So at any rate, so when you think about enthusiasm, okay, I think it goes back to persistence and decision and all those things, and what you generally see as enthusiasm. I'm hoping that you can see that I'm enthusiastic about this topic because of the way I speak and the way I write about it and things like that, and I can't imagine that doesn't come across in some way or another, because I am having fun with it. And I'm not editing these videos. These are, straight from the heart, and I do rehearse them a little bit through writing, but ultimately, I kind of like just go with what I've studied, and what I know, and that's what's a lot of fun. But I do have, a ton of enthusiasm, and that's what's kept me going, among all the other things. If I wasn't enthusiastic about it, I wouldn't have a hope of being able to share this with you, in terms of and being rewarded for it. Like, I could talk about all I wanted, but you wouldn't want to listen to me because you could see it in my voice that I wasn't excited about it, and that's really kind of it goes with anything in life. If you're not excited about it, you're not going to want to do it. I go back to piano lessons when I was a kid. I just got a text message about something I sent yesterday. Where was I? So piano lessons, right? So I took piano lessons when I was a kid, and I was forced to take piano lessons, and it was my piano teacher from, it was the organist from my church, and he did piano lessons, and I didn't like it. Like, I was forced to do it, but practicing was 20 minutes of practice a day, and I spent about 5 to 8 minutes of that time going back and forth between the microwave to find out how much more time I had. So, and the reason was because it wasn't what I wanted to do. Like, I could never play what I wanted to play. I wanted to play, at the time, like Billy Joel was big, and Journey, you know, the Don't Stop Believing, like the piano part in the beginning of Don't Stop Believing, and that was like heresy to my piano teacher, and so he wouldn't allow me to play that, and so I eventually quit because I wasn't enthusiastic about it. I was really enthusiastic about the guitar, but I also, my parents didn't want me playing the guitar because they thought that was a straight road to, my parents thought, you know, the bands I listened to, Guns N' Roses and Metallica and you know, those bands were, you know, they didn't do so hot with the drugs and alcohol. Actually, they did really well with the drugs and alcohol, and so that my parents, I think, thought that, like, if I played guitar, you know, that I was on a surefire path to that lifestyle, which is, you know, is amusing now, but it was upsetting back when I was 16, 17 years old, because I couldn't play the guitar. I wanted to play the guitar, and I would have practiced the guitar, but I was, you know, had to play the piano, which I didn't like. So that's why I don't play any instruments now, which sucks. But at any rate, my enthusiasm, the enthusiasm you have for whatever it is that you're doing is extremely important. And as you can tell, I'm hopefully, like I said, hopefully my enthusiasm comes through, and you can certainly comment in the comment box and let me know. But my enthusiasm hopefully comes through because I really enjoy what I'm doing. I love talking to people. You know, the idea that someone, you know, halfway across the world might be watching this and getting value from it is really important for me. And it's really exciting to think that way, because it's something new and different in my life that I've never really, you know, really understood. So I appreciate you watching my videos, and I appreciate you hanging in with me. Be enthusiastic about what you do. Be enthusiastic about the decisions you make, and you know, and we'll definitely be able to help each other. So if, like I've said before, if you are interested in what I'm talking about, if you are getting value out of my content, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you know when I get a video up. I try to keep these short and sweet so that you're not watching for a half an hour. And you know, I just want to make sure that people are excited and getting little snippets of value, condensed value on a daily basis is my goal. So hopefully that I'm meeting that mark, and if not, then let me know, and if I am, then I'd love to know as well. So thank you very much for that. Also, if you're interested in the 4% Success Challenge, the link is below. I mean, I can't say enough about it, how much it's changed my life and how much it's done for me. So I definitely would suggest working with that and signing up for that, giving it a go. Not giving it a go. That's something that I'll get to in a couple of days in terms of the Napoleon Hill. You don't try, when you even just saying that you're going to try something is like a surefire way to failure. Because if you try, that means there's a sense of doubt in your mind. So like you'll notice that, you know, if you knew me or you hung out with me, you know, on a daily basis, you'd start seeing that I will correct myself immediately if I say I'm going to try it. I'm not trying this thing, I'm doing it. And that's part of the enthusiasm as well. So listen, I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Take care.